Hello, you you out of towners here. I am here to tell you about my tips for visiting Southern California theme parks. I'm a Los Angeles resident, and in Los Angeles in the greater LA area, we have multiple theme parks, including Six Flags Magic Mountain, Universal Studios Hollywood, Knott's Berry Farm, Disneyland, Disney California Adventure, SeaWorld, San Diego, and Legoland, California. Seven in the Southern California area. That doesn't include all the water parks we have, such as Raging Waters, Hurricane Harbor, um, and Not Silk City, SeaWorld, Architeca, Architeca, yeah. And there's a lot to do. Plus, and also does include all the other activities that there is to do in the LA area and all the San Diego area. So if you're coming from out of town, or if you're just a first timer, this is how you should tackle the theme park situation. Definitely leave the most time for the Disneyland Resort since there's the most to do out of all those theme parks. Six Flags Magic Mountain is cool in itself. It has about 19 roller coasters. Has about 20th is opening in just a few months, and most people can get that done in about a day. If you really want to get all 20, maybe it take 2 days to get to Six Flags. Universal Studios Hollywood has about nine rides. One's under refurbishment right now, so that gets down to 8. But and there that can definitely be done in a day, even half a day. If you go during the week, yeah, that can be easily done in half a day. Also, if you don't like most of the rides are screen-based rides, if you get motion sickness or you just don't like screen-based rides, you probably will not like Universal Studios Hollywood, as that's what most of the rides are. Um, a lot of my friends get motion sickness on those rides, so they don't really prefer Universal Studios. Heading down over the Knots over here, that one's also that could be a potential 2-day park. It's a big one, but it also is kind of a small one, meaning it's a big park, acreage rides, and a lot of attractions and rides, but there's not ever a lot of people, so the rides don't have too long of a wait time, meaning you'll be able to get in most of the rides um, within a 45-minute or less wait time. And these are for the bigger attractions like Ghost Rider, not Supreme Scream, uh, Accelerator. Those big ones, Hang Time. After you go during a busier time, those can average up maybe 2-hour waits. But if you go to again during the week, you can get on most things pretty easily, as it's usually pretty empty. Um, so that if you go during the week, that lasts definitely could be a one achieved in one day. 2 days potentially. I suggest if you're coming in from out of town and staying near Disneyland and Knott's, you you definitely tackle those three within a week period, or within a 3-day period, or a 4-day period. 2 days, 3 days at the Disneyland Resort, 1 day at Knott's. That covers your 3 out of the 7 theme parks. Out of then take the other 2 days to head up to Universal and Six Flags if you're staying just wanting to go to the LA area parks. Heading on over to SeaWorld, that's also a 1 day experience in my opinion. They're starting to add more attractions like Mako, which is opening in 2020, Tidal Twister, which is opening this year, Manta, which opened a few years ago, Roaring Rapids. So it's definitely becoming more of a ride attraction based park as they move away from the orca shows, but there's still obviously orc encounters and plenty of animal encounters for you to touch sharks, baby sharks, and look at the amazing sea life. I love the ocean, so marine life is my favorite. So that's why I absolutely love SeaWorld. Definitely want to try to get down there and do just an update, construction update, and just a walk around SeaWorld sometime in the next couple months. So definitely go check out SeaWorld if you do 1 day experience there. Legoland is another if you have small children 1 day experience, even if you don't. I love to go to Legoland for the Miniland USA. I'm a sucker for models, so the model Lego pieces are awesome. Miniland in the USA is humongous. All like those different areas of the country, and even science fiction like Star Wars is in there as well. I think it's amazing. Definitely worth a check out if you've never been to California before or at Legoland Park in general. Definitely want to head down to San Diego. And if you're in Orange County, it's not too far away because it's not really in San Diego. It's in Carlsbad, which is a little bit north of San Diego, maybe a half hour north of San Diego. So you're just only an hour drive if you're staying in Orange County near Disneyland and Knott's for Legoland as well. SeaWorld's in San Diego. It's down there. I'll take a little longer, but still not too far in general. So if you're an out of towner and you definitely want to visit all the parks or at least the LA ones, LA and Orange County ones, plan accordingly. You want to stay somewhere in the middle. So if you want to visit not the San Diego parks, but Universal and Six Flags, and don't want to drive too far, or you want to stay kind of in the middle, I definitely suggest staying in downtown, maybe the Ritz Carlton or the JW Marriott downtown Los Angeles by Staples Center. Very nice hotels over there, and it's about 30 minutes away to Disneyland, about 30 to 45 minutes away from Magic Mountain, and about 10 minutes away um, from Universal Studios Hollywood. Is also a 10-minute, 15-minute subway ride from the downtown Los Angeles to the Universal City Station, which you go up. And you up at the station, there's a pedestrian bridge, and then a tram that takes you right to the parks. Um, and I mentioned that because traffic is pretty crazy down here, as you probably all know. So all those times I mentioned are without traffic. If you want to add traffic, it could be really any time. Definitely add another 20 minutes at least to what I just said out there. 20 minutes each times at least for those traffic. But for Universal, it's different because even though it can be as much traffic as you want, but the subway, it's underground, won't get delayed. It'll be a 15-minute trip from downtown to Universal City no matter what. Back and forth, and the subway is open till 2 a.m. on weekends. So it's and 2 a.m. on weekends, 12 a.m. on weekdays. The Universal doesn't close later than 10 on its busiest days, so you won't ever have to worry about that. Even if you want to go to explore City Walk, again, the tram to the station's right at City Walk, so you can go explore City Walk a little bit, then go home. If you want to stay in a more resort type experience, definitely check out the Disneyland Hotel or the Grand Californian for immersive themed experiences. And then again, it's gonna be an hour and a half maybe to Six Flags Magic Mountain if you want to take a day to go up there, and maybe potential, or actually, I don't have to 2 hours to Six Flags, an hour, maybe 45 minutes to an hour to Universal, and that is with traffic. But also it gives you access to the Legoland and SeaWorld with only an hour to an hour and a half drive away. So I hope these tips were helpful for you for any first timers, any foreigners looking to visit our great state and great area. For parks, definitely come. Best time to come would obviously be spring and summer. Right now it's been very cold and it's raining. It's supposed to rain again about 4 times this week: Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. But it'll be coming in spring and summertime, especially when Star Wars Galaxy's Edge is open. It'll be crowded, but it'll be very, very nice. Hope you enjoyed these tips, and definitely check back with me for my next Patreon exclusive video coming in a couple of days. Have a great day, guys.